Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Guys, we have a special live tonight. And don't forget, we are a week ahead. So tonight we're going to be looking at the energy of April 30th through May 6th. So if you're coming in the live, welcome, welcome. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. If you're looking for the current week, you can find that under the live tab on PLR homepage. I will be offering some Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse readings at the end of this particular live, but we do have a lot to talk about, so let's jump in it. All right, guys. So Pooja comes in first. Hi, Pooja. Guys, I'm already definitely feeling the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. It's coming in quickly and strongly. We are a little bit ahead, so it's giving us a little time to prepare. This is going to be towards the end of next week, guys. Hi, Diana. Hi, Sandra. Eliana. Hi, guys. All right, so this moon, guys, I don't know if you remember me talking about the Scorpio lunar eclipse last year. That moon was fierce, and I feel like this one is going to be fierce too, but in a little bit brighter way. I really feel for those of us that have been doing our spiritual work. This is definitely going to be, especially those of you that have been doing like your shadow work. This moon is going to be the moon that gives you the rewards, right? Remember, guys, try to always look at the astrology as a tool, and you want to keep a very positive attitude, right? Hi, Miss Tina. All right, so I want to mention too, guys, don't forget, we are on 3 different platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I can see all of your comments here. I'm using my StreamYard, so let me know in the comments where you guys are watching from. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Free full moon readings at the end. That is the only reading I'm going to offer, guys, just so we don't have to worry about big lists and whatnot. Sunday nights have definitely slowed down a little bit, but we really don't know like what's going to happen with the different cosmic influences, right? I do want to mention really quickly the spread that I'm offering for tonight. Oh, I thought I took a picture of it, and of course I shared it with everyone else, but you know me. Let's see, let me see if I can pull it up really quickly. I shared it with Miss Tina and Sandra and Diana. I was like, I guess that's everybody, nobody else needs it. Oh, look here, I got it. I did post it on my Facebook page. Guys, if you haven't followed my Facebook page, the link is always going to be in all my videos. And I always put very, important information up there. So definitely where you can find a lot of information. So yes, guys, if you haven't went over there and followed that yet, please make sure to do so. Give me just a few seconds as I pop it up there. I'm also going to be doing an extra special live event this Tuesday. We're still trying to figure out the time, but I'm going to do another twin flame type of like an early energy update, kind of like we did last month. I'm going to do another one of those. I'm getting there, guys. I'm fixing to pull it up because I made this spread just for this particular full moon. And I feel like it's going to be really beneficial to a lot of us. I forgot to let Spencer in, so he's out there running amok. If you guys hear him, that's why. All right, it's totally not going to let me for whatever stinking reason. The Mercury retrograde, right? All right, so I'll just show it to you guys. Look. Let's see. All right, so this is the of course I made a much prettier picture to show everybody else, but this is going to be the reading that I'm going to offer. It's a 5-card reading, guys, and we're going to use the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Remember, it's like a tarot and oracle mixture. One of my very favorite tarot decks, but we're going to look at your energy when the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse comes in. we're going to look at like what energy is coming out of the darkness, because that is what this particular moon is doing. What you need to release, because you know that's what we do with every full moon. My favorite part of this reading is we're going to get a message from your shadow self. And I know you're like, what? And it is the darker side of yourself, right? We all have light, we all have darkness. But I feel like this message could be something that will kind of give you guidance as to what you're releasing, what's coming out of this darker energy and you're releasing. And then, of course, we'll close it out with some guidance from spirit. So that is the reading, guys. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you a picture. I'm not sure why it's being mean. All right, I'm going to talk about the Scorpio full moon just a little bit because I want you guys to see. I tried to do it again, but it wasn't going to let me. But while I talk about the full moon, I'm going to put the video back so you guys can watch the cool video. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Scorpio full moon, lunar eclipse is May 5th, guys. May 5th. Again, it's the end of next week. Change is what this lunar eclipse is bringing, this particular lunar eclipse. It's what it represents along with all the other cosmic influences. We've been asking for a change, right? We've all kind of been even manifesting change. So the change is here, and it may not look exactly like you were trying to manifest it. So this particular full moon, guys, the reason it may not look exactly like what you were trying to manifest is because this full moon is square to Lilith. Lilith is what they call like the dark moon. Again, our shadow selves, right? Lilith is like it represents the darker side of everyone. And this particular lunation, you know, even as dim as it is, because it is a full moon, you know, lunar eclipse, from this moon could actually wake up those energies. So that's why it could definitely be very strong and very potent. Can also give you like an uneasy feeling with this particular full moon, right? All right, let me take care of Facebook just really quickly. I don't know what the issue there is, but we'll just do that. All right, so Lilith being square to this particular lunar eclipse moon, it's really going to give us, show us something that we've been needing to change for quite some time, but like we've kind of been, you know, sweeping it under the rug. So, you know how I always say, like every once in a while, spirit comes up and like rips that rug up. Well, this is that full moon, right? So it's going to bring change, but again, it may not look exactly like you expected it because it's actually going to make you release something that you've been trying not to release or like not deal with. And remember, this is not a regular full moon, it's an eclipse full moon. So it's like 3 times more potent. So remember, all full moons are releasing, but with this particular full moon, that energy can definitely be much more potent. I do feel because we're dealing with Lilith, we're going to deal with a lot more triggers. And guys, when that happens, it's really important that you see these triggers as an opportunity to overcome them, right? And that's kind of what I've been doing, is trying to, whenever I feel like something has triggered me and I'm going to react a certain way, I try to respond and really try to see it as an opportunity to not, react that way, right? Hi, Amy. All right, so and we got free will, guys. So let's talk about that too. Let's say these changes come and then you decide, you know what, I don't really know what I was manifesting. I don't think I want to do this anymore. That can definitely give you a little bit of like another uncomfortable or like uneasy feeling. And you may actually hold that uneasy feeling all the way until the next new moon. So really important that you understand that too. All right, but if you accept the changes, if you decide that, yes, you do like the manifestation, you do want to align with all these energies, including the North Node, guys. The North Node is making a transit this year, and it's, again, very impactful. It means that you're aligning yourself with, like, the most successful path for your soul's purpose. So if you do this, I just want to say, pat yourself on the back, because this is going to be very challenging for everyone. Again, it doesn't matter what type of spiritual journey you're on. Astrology affects everyone on the planet. So my suggestion, guys, is try to stay calm as you work through this moon energy. Try to remain as rational as possible. If you can do this, I feel like you're going to benefit greatly from this particular Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. All right, I think that is all that I wanted to talk about the lunar eclipse. I do want to show you guys really quickly. Tuesday, I haven't set the time yet, but this is going to be a paid live event. It's very private, guys, just like we did last time for a very small group. Just because we are growing, it makes it a lot easier to do these twin flame current energies. So we will be doing another one just like last month. If you guys remember, you came in and we did that one, worked out great. I thought we could do it again this month. And then of course I will still be doing the regular free one for YouTube like we do every month. Hi, Eve. All right, guys. So I really wish it would have let me show you that particular spread so you guys could see it. And then, I got you now. Oops, sorry. Now I'm making it make noise. Did you guys hear it? All right, stop doing that. All right, guys. So who's going to be the icebreaker tonight? I'm really excited about doing this reading. Ooh, I got it. I totally stinking got it. Oh, I downloaded it 5 times. That's funny. Mercury retrograde, guys. Just get ready. All right, guys. That's the free reading that we're offering tonight. So that's what we're going to look at. Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. We're going to look at your energy. Again, remember, this lunar eclipse is going to bring something out of the darkness that needs to be released. So we're going to look at what it is, and then we're going to look at what steps you're going to take to actually release it, right? We'll look at a message from your shadow self. Again, I'm really excited about that part. And we'll close it out with some guidance. All right. Let me grab a pen. I don't know who Shiv, whatever that was on Facebook. Diana, can you see that? But it like sent it several times, and so I just made it stop. Me, Miss Tina, are you going first? Are you being the icebreaker? Did that just happen? I'm gonna fall out of my seat. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me talking the nonsense. All right, I got Miss Tina first. Miss Tina, the icebreaker. Woo. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I just blocked it. I feel bad. I mean, I hope it wasn't like, somebody that just, does like me and downloads things 3 times. Pooja's in too. Oh, guys, I forgot to turn my music off. Is the music still on? It's okay. We're definitely going to be talking about the Scorpio full moon several more times before it gets here. Thank goodness, because I feel like I stumbled through the whole thing. Let's see. The message was not bad, but didn't make sense. Okay, I know. I didn't get it either. I wasn't sure. I panicked. Don't react, guys. Respond. Do as I say, not as I do. It's a Scorpio, Miss Tina says. Oh my gosh. Oh, I finally did our winner. Remember we had a winner from our giveaway? I finally did that live today, guys. It came out beautiful. I'm so glad we finally connected and was able to get that one-on-one sent out. Guys, if you ever want to do on one-on-one with me, I do offer those. I know they're no longer in my Etsy shop due to, certain reasons, but you can still get them. You just message me and I'm still doing them. Again, I just can't advertise them in the Etsy shop because I got to be able to pick like who I want to do a one-on-one with, right? You just never know who's out there purchasing things. So this way I can kind of, this side. I know. I'm waiting for you, Diana. When are you gonna put your name on the list? I'm waiting patiently. My moderators, guys. I feel like my moderators always miss out. Thank you. All right. I like the 3. I'm going to stick with that. We'll go. I'm drinking coffee. It's 7 o'clock. Have mercy. I know, right? All right, Miss Tina's going first. I'm kind of super excited. I'm kind of nervous. Eve says I'll go fourth. All right, Miss Tina. All right, so Dreams of Gaia. One of the first sets of tarot that was gifted to me. When I very first started my channel, guys, and I was doing the Twin Flame Current Energy, I used these cards. These were the very, very, very first ones. They are darker, guys. They are, I mean, they're beautiful cards. Look at them. Beautiful. This 2 of Cups has been coming out for me all day. But super beautiful art. So bright and colorful. But definitely, like, if you're doing spiritual awakening, if you're doing healing work, if you're doing shadow work, ooh, these cards. And this is the book. I just want to show you. This is the book. Yeah. All right, Miss Tina. Hold on to your britches. Here we go. Gemini girl. All right. I'm quickly becoming a fan of the Geminis. Quickly. All right, Miss Tina, let's look at your energy first when the Scorpio lunar eclipse comes in. All right, so Miss Tina is a Scorpio sun. I did a reading today for a Scorpio moon. That was intense. I really couldn't tell you guys, honestly, like what would be more intense, the Scorpio sun or the Scorpio moon. Because the Scorpio sun is just so burstful, like big, explosive. And then the Scorpio moon is like deep and intense, right? But I do feel like if you have Scorpio in strong placement, sun, moon, rising, Mars, Venus, definitely could be a very impactful full moon. And I think it really is going to depend, like, who's been doing the spiritual work and who's not, right? All right, I can hear Miss Tina, like, stop talking, pull my cards. All right, here we go. Ready? Ooh, the 4 of air comes out as your energy. Let's look at what's going to come out of the darkness. So we have the 3 of air coming out. All right, let's look and see what you need to release. So we have the 6 of earth coming out. Ooh. Miss Tina's going to get mad at me. Ooh, there's Twitch. Zabu Ninja. Did I say that right? All right, a message from your higher self, Miss Tina. Actually, you know what? We're going to stop there, and then we'll pull the message from your higher self and guidance next. All right, Miss Tina. So you got the 4 of air. Do you see the clock? The clock is about divine timing. It's about mastery, a balance, but it's also about timing. This card here actually tells me that this card is telling you that you've spent too much time doing something. And that's going to be your energy when the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse comes in. All right, what's going to come out of the darkness? You have the 3 of air. This is about gaining knowledge, wisdom. Have you been reading books you're not telling me about? And if you are you going to pass them my way? But that's what this is. This is about, like, maybe you've been learning stuff. Maybe you've been on a spiritual path and you're not really sharing that information with certain people. Maybe there's like concern of like judgment or like what people would think about you, something like that. But I do feel like what's going to be shown to you is like the ascension, like the where you've went, like how far you've come kind of situation. All right, what you need to release comes out. Here's the Messina. All right, so this is the 6 of Earth sign. It gives me a real strong Taurus energy. It shows the chains like bound on the wrist. And this song, why did I say song? This card talks about like your duties or responsibilities that you have to others. So this card's been coming out a lot to me. For me, Miss Tina, when it's like I'm using a reason, like I'm saying, oh, I can't spend this time on me right now because I have to go work for PLR. I got to go do stuff. And so like I'm chaining myself to PLR and saying, oh, I can't spend time on me right now because I have to go do this instead. And so that's what this moon, in other words, this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse is going to take your excuse away from this, from the ascension, from gaining more knowledge, from getting deeper into the things that you need to do. And it's like it's time. It's like it's been time for quite some time. And it's like maybe you've been postponing it or pushing it back. And it's like now you're going to have to face that situation. All right, so let's pull message from your shadow self. Now, remember, this message may not be the nicest. Oh, but it is. It says, I will have better boundaries. I will have better boundaries. So right now, your shadow self may be, I don't know, maybe you're angry that things are taking so long. So you've released boundaries or lowered boundaries in ways that aren't very healthy, right? Because something was taking too long. All right, let's pull a guidance card. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think about the spread? All right, let's see. So we're asking Spirit for guidance for Miss Tina with this situation. Ooh, Miss Tina. Oh, the goose pimples. You got the Scorpio card, for Pete's sake. Talk about power. Jeez. It is the number 8. So remember, this is Dreams of Gaia Tarot, but she mixes Oracle and Tarot together to make this particular massive deck. But it's like 109 cards, Miss Tina. And you have the Death and Rebirth card. In other words, this thing that you've been waiting for a long time to end is done. And it's time now to start a new path, a new journey. Like you've put all the time you needed to into this thing that had bound you. And now you're not bound anymore. Now you're reborn. Now you're going to be all new. And it's like you're going to have better boundaries and you're going to learn more spiritual things. All right. I'm going to leave it there, Miss Tina. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys. What'd you think? Hi, Charity. I got to meet Charity, guys, when I went to go visit Sandra. So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you, Miss Tina. I love you. I love that you were the icebreaker today. Everybody's always so shy. Like, what mean thing is she going to say to me today? Oh, I so enjoyed meeting you too, Charity. I love when you meet someone and they give off the exact energy. Like, it doesn't matter if they're online, on a phone, in a text. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. 69. Oh, mama, 96. Okay. It says, Hi, Lunar Rose. Your purple is here. I love it. Super sweet. Look at Twitch. We are doing free readings. I want to say I seen one earlier. I better go up here and check and see. Yeah, Zabu Ninja. Zabu Ninja. Guys, I'm the only one that can see Twitch, so yeah, I have to make the Twitch list. But Diana's helping me. Did we see Sandra earlier? Or no? I missed those texts, Diana. The phone was already on the mount and I wasn't able to see. I hope everything's okay. Oh yeah, I see her up there. She's the one that told me good sound. I didn't ask for the first time. Look, I forgot to ask about the sound. 69, yo, mama 96. Okay, I got it. Look at the Twitch over here, guys. 69, yo, mama 96. I can't even imagine what I said. Charity got to meet Miss Tina too, huh? Isn't it cool? Yes, so Twitch, we are doing them. The join. Thank you so much. All right, can you? Yes, Diana, we are adding Twitch. That's what the little exclamation join means. Thank you. I didn't know that for the longest time. I was like, what's that mean? Why do they keep doing that? We're new over there on Twitch, guys. Bear with us. All right, so Twitch, don't forget, I'm also, you probably don't know because you weren't here at the beginning, but I'm also on YouTube and Facebook. So I'm going to share a list here shortly. I'm really praying that Diana sends me one. I know I had Miss Tina and Pooja and Diana. We just did Miss Tina's. Thank you. Pooja, Diana, Eve, Gemini, Girl, Charity, and your mama. Yep, mama. Okay. All right. So I love Miss Tina a whole bunch, and I love you guys a whole bunch too. But I'm going to move through these a little bit quicker, okay? All right, Pooja, you're next. Ready? What do you guys think about the new light? Is it better? I feel like it looks so crisp. Diana said every time I type the Twitch one, I make a typo. There's Jean. Hi, Jean. She says, hello, happy Sunday, fun day, Monday, everyone. All right, Pooja, here we go. Ready? Let's start with your energy. Your energy at the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. So we have emotions and intellect coming out. This is an emotional moon, Pooja. I mean, super emotional. We're going to be dealing with deep emotions, Scorpio, guys, Scorpio, deep emotions and triggers. So it's like double whammy, right? Ooh, look at this. The 5 of water comes out, deep surrender. All right. So the second card, Pooja, is what will come out of this darkness. Deep surrender is the card. And what you need to release. I have the Ace of Air. The Ace of Air is actually just like the Ace of Swords, new clarity, new freedom, and understanding. So it's not like Spirit saying that's what you need to release, Pooja, let go of your freedom and clarity. No, absolutely not. But it's like if you surrender, you'll get this freedom and clarity. You see what I mean? All right, so let's pull a message from your shadow self Ooh, two of them came out, Pooja. All right. I want to work this out. I just don't know how. In other words, that's probably what you're surrendering, is the idea that you can. Oh, I don't know how to say this nicely. I love you, Pooja. But it's like the idea that you can control the outcome. It's like as soon as you surrender that, that's when the new clarity, the new freedom, the new path is what I'm getting kind of like lines up for you. And I'm tired of being hurt from this relationship. So your shadow self, there could be some inner, struggles going on there where you are trying to maybe reconnect with someone, and there's like an energy of, I'm not really completely healed from this. I have not forgiven this person, and I'm just kind of sweeping it under the rug for right now. What's going to happen is when this particular full moon comes in, Pooja, it's like you're going to be shown, the rug gets pulled out, and you have to deal with that trigger, with that emotion, right? All right, let's get some guidance for Pooja. Guidance for Pooja from Spirit with this situation. Look at this. I love it. Pooja, I love when Spirit has my back. Oh my gosh. So you got the 9 of water. It's the self-reflection. Can you see it? Oh, please work properly. He's looking at a mirror, and he's looking at all his scars. And this card, Pooja, it's so beautiful. It talks about, yes, there are these deep wounds, these deep scars, but there's so much growth that has come from this. And this card talks about how you're actually starting to like mend yourself, heal yourself, take care of yourself. And you're starting to like love yourself and see those scars for the warrior that it made you. This is a beautiful, beautiful card, Pooja. All right, it's very much a card of acceptance. In other words, like accept those scars and understand it's made you stronger. All right, Pooja, I hope that was help. I hope it was heavy. Not heavy. I hope it was helpful. Pooja says it's going to be heavy, I guess. Oh, yes. Yes, guys. There is no need to run from it. No need to run from it. Let's just face it and keep moving forward. Dead Man 956. What's a full moon reading? Wow. I wonder why he was drawn. All right, so that was Pooja. All right, so I have Diana next. Diana next. It is. It's beautiful energy, guys. It's assisting us. It's assisting us in ways that we need, so that we can get out of, out of the certain wheels, out of the certain hamster wheels. We can get out of that stuck energy. What are you guys thinking about the shadow self messages, though, right? It's like they pull up what you don't want to say out loud. You know what I mean? Yes, Pooja, I love it. Pooja says, I will stay connected to my spiritual team more than ever. That's the whole purpose of me coming out here, guys. It's the whole purpose of me telling you, circle those dates, guys. Circle those dates. Now, I am getting better about actually looking at my calendar. See, I was circling the dates, but I wasn't like actually looking at the calendar. So then these things would happen, and I'd be like, what? What's happening? We have to not only take in the knowledge, but actually implement the wisdom, right? On point. Thank you, Pooja. All right, so we're at Diana. Are you ready, Diana? Thank you for helping me with the list, Diana. I love you so much. Oh, yes, guys. If you get a reading from me and my message pulls at your heartstring, please hit that thumbs up button for me for sure. All right. All right, Diana, your energy again with the emotions. Look at this. This full moon is going to be fierce, guys. It's going to be fierce. All right, Diana. what will come out of the darkness of this particular Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse? Abundance. Look at the abundance card. Did you expect that? I didn't expect that. It's fixing to tell us why you don't have it right now. Ooh, these cards, I'm telling you, it's the cards, guys. I can't help it. What you need to release. So we have the self card coming out. So you have 3 major arcanas out of the Dreams of Gaia Tarot and Oracle. I'm just saying that's pretty massive, powerful energy here. And just like Rider Waite, when there's major arcanas, it means that spirit is stepping in some way or another. For you, Diana, it says spirit is stepping in each part. See? Pretty interesting. The child is on the bottom. This is about innocence, purity, innocence. All right. So number 19, the emotions card. It talks about balancing emotions, understanding your emotions, understanding why you have certain emotions, but also getting control of certain emotions. And that's going to be the energy that you're in as this full moon comes upon us. What will come out of the darkness, the abundance card, I don't think that it's saying that, oh, this abundance has been hidden in the darkness. I mean, it's possible, but I think it's more saying that because she's manifesting, she's creating, she's putting her ingredients together, and she's saying, this is what I'm going to bring forth. So I feel like what's coming out of the darkness is the reason, the obstacle, the thing that's been blocking your doorway from manifesting abundance. And I feel like what you're going to be able to release in that situation is the old self, right? That's when like the ego self is broken away. And that's when like you start to be more, it's like more mindful energy instead of more ego energy. You know what I'm trying to say? Again, brings freedom and clarity. I'm also seeing, don't freak out, Diana, but again, this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I'm also seeing Kundalini Awakening. Kundalini Awakening. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's a whole other show. If you don't know, just message me and we can talk about it. All right, let's go look at message from your shadow self. Diana, message from your shadow self. All right, several came out, and I'm going to take all of them. One of them says sex. What? Oh, my goodness. She knows this. She told me this. What? Okay, I'm just going to read them. Ready? The first one I seen was sex to avoid the problem is just avoiding the problem. There were too many expectations comes out. Remember, this is your shadow self telling you this. So it's like your shadow self is saying you're being too hard on yourself. You're beating yourself up. There's too many expectations. The bar is too high, right? Not every argument has to be so intense. Be the best human support system. You're my best human support system. When emotions are high, can you soothe yourself? This is a big one right here, Diana. Sometimes being validated is all that's needed. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Being the bigger person is soothing yourself and your partner too. I love it. Beautiful. All right, Diana, let's pull out some guidance. So we're going to ask Spirit for guidance for Diana with this situation. Ooh, so we have, this is going to be the 5 of Earth. This is the card. It's a little bit of a jokester, the trickster. This card is saying that you need to pay extra attention to illusions, things that may seem a certain way, but really aren't. And that's going to be the guidance. All right. I hope that was helpful, Diana. Hi, Rachel. Beautiful Rachel. I missed you guys. I was off for what, 2 days? We are doing readings. Rachel, we're doing the big one. We're doing the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse reading. Guys, we're going to be talking about the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. It comes in on the 5th. And what's today? We're streaming on the 23rd. So, yeah. prepare. Let's prepare. Just in time, Rachel said. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, let me see. Where was I at? So that was Diana. So we have Eve, Gemini Girl, Charity, and Yo Mama. Yo Mama from Twitch. I think that is the list so far. Oh, Rachel. That sounds fun, though. A trade show? All right, Eve. We are at Eve. Let me know that you're still here, Eve. We're doing some Scorpio, full moon, lunar eclipse readings. Guys, this is going to come in towards the end of next week. If you're interested in looking at the energies of this week, guys, please remember you can always go to the YouTube channel and find them under the live tab on our home page. I always try to stay a week ahead so we can prepare, but I definitely feel like I feel these energies a little bit early. Eve says elbow cough. All right, Eve, here we go. Let's look at what's your energy. What's your energy going to look like as the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse comes in? Seeing the Ace of Fire, Eve. A lot of passion. Ooh, and I almost got it again. Ooh, you got the Queen of Fire instead. But again, a lot of passion. This is Queen of Wands, but again, this is Dreams of Gaia Tarot, so it's just slightly different. And this card talks about your desires and your passions, Eve. It's like what it is that you're going after. It's like you're not taking no for an answer. All right, Eve. So energy that is being brought out of the darkness. You have the Seven of Air. The Seven of Air is about clarity and understanding. It's also going to have a message here about like divine wisdom, divine knowledge. This could be like two third eye downloads. And then what you need to release, we have the 10 of water coming out. That's really interesting because the 10 of water is divine connection. It's universal love. It's my twin flame clue card for the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So I don't feel like Spirit's going to say you need to release that. I feel like Spirit's going to say, Eve, if you have any expectations here, that's what you need to release. And that could be like what's causing extra motions. You see the waves around her? Star Luva. Hi, Junior. All right, let's pull a message from your shadow self, Eve, and let's see what your shadow self wants you to know. And these can definitely be things that you're going to be working on. So if you're going to be doing some shadow work, this message could be kind of showing you what that is. Please be patient and understanding. I'll be back, I promise. This could be about holding on to the past type of energy. Habit and routine is not a reason to stay if it emotionally hurts. See, holding on to past energy. It's like something needs to be released. And remember, guys, all full moons, that's what we're doing. All right, Eve, let's get some guidance. Some guidance to close it out for Eve. For this Scorpio, a full moon, a lunar eclipse energy. All right, so we have the Six of Air coming out. This is about mastery. This is about balance. This is your chakras, but this is also duality. Like the up, down, yes, no, or like the feminine, masculine, masculine, feminine, right? It's like you're learning here. I feel like, Eve, it's possible that you had an expectation that something was going to be with you physically, and it's like you're learning that one, you're always connected, and two, it's like each part has its own path, like its own thing that it has to do. All right, I hope that was helpful, Eve. Notorious, long time no see. I love Notorious's name every time I see it. All right, Gemini Girl. Gemini Girl was next. I have Gemini Girl, Charity, and 69 Yo Mama from Twitch. I know, it's hard to be patient, guys, but I love you for waiting. Notorious says, finally caught one again. Where are you at, Notorious? Australia? Tell me it's Australia. Gemini Girl says, I'm here. All right. Thank you, Eve. Thank you so much. All right, while more of you are in here, I want to show you guys what we're going to be doing Tuesday. Again, I haven't set a time because I'm trying to figure out like where everyone is at. And it's so hard too because we're like literally all over the world. But you know how we do the monthly energy updates? I'm going to be doing another private, unlisted live event for just us guys. This is a paid event, just like last time. And all that information is going to be on my Facebook page, guys. The link for my Facebook page is in the description box of this video. So if you want to join us live, don't forget, I do the collective reading for us. And then I also offer free individual current energy readings. So yeah, I'm also going to be talking a little bit about my own personal journey, and we're going to be touching on the North Node. We're going to be talking about the North Node a lot more in the next few lives because it is making such a big transit. And North Node, guys, remember, it's very important on your birth chart. It tells you what your purpose is and like where you're headed in this lifetime. So if you're interested in joining us, guys, go over to my Facebook page, and all that information is on there. All right, Gemini Girl. It has been a minute. It has. Oh, we've added. Okay, so the list is Gemini Girl, Charity, 69 Yo Mama, Jean, Renee, and Rachel. I love you guys. Thank you for participating. All right, here we go. Gemini Girl. All right, so we have the 7 of air coming back out as your energy of the week. This is like enlightenment. I feel like downloads, third eye, receiving information. And then for what's coming out of the darkness with this Scorpio lunar eclipse, you have the 8 of air. This is again about receiving more information, but this is about information that's going to break you free from something that you're chained or bound to that's been causing you pain. All right, what you need to release. So we have the 8 of fire coming out. This is a lot of Scorpio energy right there. I know it's fire sign, but it's giving me that phoenix rising from the ashes energy. So I feel like Spirit, again, is not going to tell you to release that, but I do feel like when you release the thing that you're bound to that's causing you this pain, that's what's going to free you and give you that phoenix rising energy. All right. Let's pull a message from your shadow self. Remember, a message from your shadow self can definitely tell you some shadow work that you're going to be facing, that you're going to be working with. All right, 1 came out. It says, once respect is gone, it's time to move on. All right, Gemini Girl. So I feel like you feel like you've been disrespected in some way. And maybe if this person that like disrespected you was to come around or try to talk to you, you don't feel like you would be able to forgive them because you feel like you've been disrespected. So that's the shadow work that you're going to do as you come into the Scorpio lunar eclipse. All right, let's pull guidance for Gemini Girl. Guidance for Gemini girl in this situation. I just want to say you may be seeing a lot of signs as this moon comes in. It's like you're seeing a lot of signs about a certain situation that you've been bound to that's caused you a lot of pain. All right, so the guidance, you have the Ace of Fire. Look at the egg and the spider. It's like weaving the web of destiny. I don't even know where that all came from, but it super came out fast, right? But it's like it's destiny. It's part of the plan. But I feel like it's about getting excited and being passionate about something. I feel like that's what happens when you move into that Phoenix rising energy, right? Like as soon as you break free from the thing that you've been chained to, most likely feeling like someone disrespected you, right? As soon as you break free from that, it's like that gives you that freedom rising from the ashes, right? Gemini girl says, I see angel numbers. I love it. Super love it. 7, 8, 8, and 1. How beautiful, right? Ooh, look at this. This is going to be the 3 of fire. Ooh, and the 2 of cups. Okay, we better stop. Release those energies, guys. I've been saying release it. Whatever it is on May 5th, you want to let those things go, because if you've been doing your work, this is the time when the manifestations come in, and you don't want to be blocking what it is you've been trying to manifest, right? Hi, Jenna. All right, let me check my list. All right, so I have Charity next. Charity. I see where Charity says, I'm still here. I love you, Gemini girl. I hope that was helpful. I love it. Are those little hundreds? All right. Charity, I just seen the King of Earth. So like the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone who's responsible, determined, dedicated. Aw, thank you, Gemini girl. All right. Here we go, Charity. Love it. So the 10 of air comes out as your energy. This is like a portal to me. Can you see the portal? It's like she's standing at the door and she's looking through it, trying to decide, do I want to go? Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Do I want to stay? Again, with the third eye. So again, I feel like we're getting massive third eye awakenings, right? And remember, guys, I know a lot of people think that telepathy happens in the third eye, but it's actually your heart chakra. The third eye is where you receive all the universal wisdom, all the universal knowledge, right? Like when there's like light codes, downloads, that type of thing, that's what's coming through the third eye. And what does that mean, Rosa, right? It's like when you, I like to call them aha moments, but they're not just an aha moment. It's like an understanding that you wouldn't have had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when all of a sudden you, I can't think of a good example, Charity. But it's like, it's a portal. You go from not understanding something one moment to fully understanding it the next moment. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. All right, so what you need to release. So we have the 4 of fire coming out. And the Four of Fire is giving me a little bit of that Sagittarius energy. See how it looks like he's got the bow and arrow? It almost looks like he's like taking aim, deciding which direction, which trajectory he wants to go into, right? So that's what's going to come out of the darkness. So it's like maybe right now you feel like you can't find direction, like you can't find which way you're going, right? So maybe right now it's like I need to find a clear path. I need like spirit to light the path up for me. And the interesting part is I feel like this moon's going to show you that spirit's waiting for you to light the path up, and you're waiting for the universe to light the path up. So that's pretty interesting. All right, what you need to release, again, with the trickster energy. This is about illusions, guys. When this card comes out, it's like he's doing the magic with the cards, right? And it's like, don't let things that are not real trick you into having fear and stopping you from doing what you want to do, right? Like what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to create. A lot of times it's an every time it's an illusion, guys. It's anytime there's fear involved, or your powerful soul and having a human experience. Anytime you tell yourself you can't do something, it's an illusion. It's pretty interesting because when I did my reading to prepare for this reading, it of course came back very soul connection based, right? Very twin flame. But it talked about separation. I even told Diana and Sandra, I was like, it talked about how separation itself is an illusion, right? We're always whole. I think it's funny that people believe that like it's a soul ripped in half and you got like half a soul walking around over here and half a soul walking around over, like, that's kind of silly, right? So yeah, I feel like separation is an illusion, is something that we're all learning that, right? We've been in union the whole time. We could have been manifesting all this time, this stuff this whole time. All right, Charity, it's okay to have a different opinion. Let it go comes out. I feel like someone could have a different opinion than you, and your shadow self is telling you to let it go. It says, our ego is what we know and who we believe ourselves to be. This has a significant effect on our relationships. So again, it's something about our relationship and someone who maybe didn't agree with you or has like a different opinion. All right, Charity, let's do guidance and let's see guidance from Spirit for Charity with this situation. You got the Let It Go card. I swear to goodness, look. So this one said, it's okay to have different opinions, let it go. And this is literally the Let It Go card in look at all these cards. There'd be like 100 cards. You see what I'm saying? You got the Let It Go card. But it talks about how it's almost like the Eight of Swords. You see how she's bound? It's like she's drowning herself. It's like you're needing to release something that is causing you more harm than it's causing anyone else, is going to be the guidance. All right, Charity, I hope that was helpful. Did somebody tick you off? Like, I want to know. She might be little, guys, but she's mighty. All right, let me go see who was next. Let go. She said, seriously, need to the Let Go card. Out of 109 cards, I'm going to say probably best to let it go. All right, 69, your mama. Let me know you're still here and you waited so patiently. Ronnie Ram Moran. Did I say that right? Thank you, Charity. Thank you. Holiday cookie. Okay. Here. All right. Your mama is still here. Can I call you your mama? Your mama. Your mama. All right. Ooh, I've seen it again. We've seen it with Miss Tina's reading. Look at that. The Death and Rebirth card. Strong Scorpio energy. Strong Scorpio energy, yo mama. I'm going to love saying that this entire time. Your choice of special reading, please surprise me. It's just the one spread I made for this particular Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse so that it doesn't kick our butt and we can be ahead of the game. All right, here we go. 69, yo mama 96. Rashima. Hi, Rashima. Ooh, that's interesting. 9 of air comes out. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so that's the energy that you're in. This is ascension. This is woke. All right, so what's coming out of the darkness? You have the self card coming out. Interesting. What needs to be released? We have the 6 of fire. It's kind of like the devil card. See the 2 people bound? All right, and let's pull some energies. Okay, so what's going to come out of the darkness? This could, again, be some Kundalini awakening. This is a pretty strong, powerful card for just such energies. But the self card says that you're going to start putting the focus on yourself. It's like you were in the dark about something, and being in the dark about something could be like maybe you were giving to someone else, depleting your own cup, and it's like you didn't realize that they were asking so much, or maybe that it was so needy, or it was taking so much of your energy. That's what it is. You didn't realize it was taking so much of your energy. It was like a snake. It slithered in and just took it without you even knowing it. And what's being brought to light with this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse is you're going to stop doing that, and you're going to put that energy back into yourself. And the devil card coming out with the 2 people bound here, this card actually talks about teamwork. It says that the 2 of you work together to break free. All right, so shadow self message. Ready? Ooh, the same one. Habit and routine is not a reason to stay if it emotionally hurts. Are you focused only on your needs, emotions, and pain that you can't understand or hear what your partner is saying? Again, this is shadow self. So are you focused only on your needs, emotions, and pain that you can't understand what your partner is saying? On the bottom, if the relationship makes you feel depleted, see that depleted? I said that earlier, depleting your cup. Exhausted and emotionally drained, maybe it's time to let go. All right, let's pull a guidance card out for yo mama. No partner, no partner. There's an attachment, an unhealthy one. Makes me wonder, is it a spiritual attachment? All right. Ooh. Are you sure, yo mama? Because the heaven and earth card says different. Heaven and earth is the card that I got earlier, guys. This is the card that says separation is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. So your mama, this is talking about someone you already know. And right now there's 11 people on YouTube. Just saying. 11, pretty significant number, certain types of journeys. All right, I hope that was helpful. Separation is an illusion. Oh, thank you, Diana. Jean on YouTube is next. Jean on YouTube is next. Your mama says, interesting. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Here is the list. Wrong one. Here is the list. So Jean on YouTube, Renee on Facebook, Rachel on Facebook, Starluva 22 on YouTube, and Rashima. Separation is illusion. What that mean? Okay, so for example, if someone passed away and you think that they're completely gone, they're not. If someone left your life and went in a different direction, but you feel a connection to them, it's like the separation is only here in the 3D. Yes, I hope that was helpful. All right. Jean is ready. She's like, come on, let's go with it. All right, Jean. Scorpio, full moon, lunar eclipse. One, two, three, four, five. Let's go ahead and close it out. Let's go ahead and stop the list, Diana. I'm gonna put the just so I don't feel like I gotta rush through them. There we go. Thank you so much for helping me, Diana. Yes, Jean says, I have so many Scorpio placements. Jean, such beautiful energy. I feel like you're excited about something. It is going to be very interesting for sure. All right, Jean, here we go. Your energy during the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. If that card comes back out. Ooh, but that's what it is. All right, so I was trying to trick spirit. It never works, guys. All right, so the Seven of Air comes back out. Again, it's awakening. Again, it's like third eye opening. Again, it's like downloads. And then I try to take the top card to just be like, you know, I'm going to full spirit. And the Journey card came out. It's the only Journey card, 109 cards. And see how he's coming out of the darkness into the lightness. Into the light. That's what's going to happen with this full moon. All right. Okay, so Four of Earth comes out for what's coming out of the darkness. What needs to be released is the hero. Sometimes that could be someone that you have on a pedestal, but it could also be like a martyr. Like you're saying, I got to help everyone else and I can't take care of me right now. I got to go be the hero, right? And that could be a little bit of martyr energy. That could be what needs to be released. All right, let's... The Faith card was on the bottom. Another major arcana. So Eve, let's do some shadow self messages. First one to come out. Does it mean sometimes when other person always brings... Does it mean something when the other person always brings out the worst in you? Ooh, interesting. Does it mean something when the other person always brings out the worst in you? I'm not ready for this relationship, and I do want to share this lifetime with you and many more. Jean, we did a live today. I just want you to know these are twin flame messages right here. I'm not ready for this relationship. I do want to share this lifetime with you and many more. It is the runner. It is the runner part of the twin flame messages. But does it mean something when the other person always brings out the worst in you? That's what your shadow self is going to be working on with this particular lunar eclipse. All right, Eve, let's do some guidance. Some guidance for you on this journey, dealing with this situation. You have this Sage card. I love it. Gaining knowledge, wisdom. And I got that energy so strongly from you today. It's like you've been on the spiritual path for quite some time. It's giving me a little bit of like Virgo hermit energy. But I'm not really getting like you're going hermit. I feel like you've been in this energy and it's like you've gained so much wisdom while you were here. All right. I hope that was helpful, Jean. She said, the synchronicities are wild today. Oh, Jean, I pulled out the Two of Cups earlier before you came in. It totally happened again. Susan Lewis on Facebook says, hello, I'm a newbie. All right. Where are we at? Renee on Facebook. Renee, let me know that you're still here. No music, guys, right? We don't hear any music. Yeah, look, Gemini girl says the Two of Cups came out for her. Renee is here. All right. Jean, do you see it? Do you see it? That's the Two of Cups, guys. It's crazy, right? I don't know whose power that was. Spirit, me, or Jean. Heck, it ain't even been Gemini girl, really. Aw, thank you, Jean. Aw, it's so sweet. I swear I thought I seen one turned over. Thank you, Diana. Rachel says she's here, but on YouTube. All right, so Renee is next. Renee is next. Here we go, Renee. Let's look at your energy. Renee, this is the easiest the cards have shuffled for me. It means you're working with the energy. You're not working against it. It doesn't mean that everyone else was working against it, but it can mean that they were hesitant or fearful. And Renee, it's telling me you're not. It's like you're ready. The change is here and you're ready. You've been begging for it. It's like, please come. I'm done with this cycle. Let's move on to the next. All right, let's see. What is your energy when the Scorpio full moon, a lunar eclipse gets here? I love it. So the Two of Earth comes out. The Two of Earth can be a little bit like Two of Pentacles. Like you may feel like you're being stretched in too many directions, but I was getting this energy like things weren't moving quick enough for you. This could be about resources. Like maybe you don't feel like you have enough resources at this time, and that's what you're wanting to change. That's what you're trying to manifest. Definitely. It can also be about bringing balance to those situations, and I feel like that's actually what you're trying to bring in with this particular moon. All right, so what is going to come out of the darkness? We have Queen of Air. So you're going to start speaking your truth, especially if you're feeling depleted. Renee, like if you're giving too much of your cup, like too much. Remember how we say we all have a cup, right? And we have to fill our cup so that when we go to help others and pour into their cup, we're not just pouring our depletion on them. I feel like you're actually going to say that to someone. It's going to give you some sort of freedom. It's like, wow, I wish I'd have said this sooner, right? All right, so something you need to release is the Maiden. This is actually a major arcana in the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And the Maiden card, see how she's kind of like tiptoeing on her path? This is her soul's path. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to put my bare toe out there and just touch it a little and see if I want to go down this path. That's what you're going to release. You're going to start heading down the path. It's almost like you want change, but there's fear to go in a different direction is what I'm getting. All right, let's pull messages from your shadow self. Ooh, that one came out big time. Unwillingness to communicate will not make the situation better. I'm not even going to pull anymore. That's it. Unwillingness to communicate will not make the situation better. Be cautious, guys. Be cautious. I always say, like, it's okay to have healthy boundaries. It's okay to enforce your boundaries. But anytime that you try to lock something out or ignore something, block it, not deal with it, you're actually giving it more power, right? So I feel like there's something about needing to communicate, and that's going to be that Queen of Air. That's communication. That's what you need to do. It's like you need to tell someone, hey, this may be too much for me right now. I need to focus on me and my journey. I can't get started because I'm giving you too much energy. All right, guidance for Renee. We have the Child. This is purity, purification, cleansing. This is innocence. Like, don't feel bad for needing to take care of your inner child. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All Seeing Mars. Hello. All right. Oh man, did we close the list? We did, didn't we? But All Seeing Mars came in on Twitch. Can we add All Seeing Mars to the list? Go here. So we had Rachel, Starluva, and Rashima, right? That's what we have left. Rachel, Star, and Rashima. All right, Twitch, I will add you to the list. There are 3 ahead of you. So if you're very patient, I will gladly give you one. All Seeing Mars. And I love the name. Thank you, Diana. Ooh, I just seen the twin card. I wonder what that's about. All Seeing Mars came in. No, I'm just kidding. Katerina. Absolutely, Katerina. Absolutely. And then I promise, after that, we're closing the list. I do. It's right here. And I totally got it. All Seeing Mars. All right, but right now we are doing Rachel on YouTube. Rachel on YouTube. I know, right? Twitch always has all the fun names. All right, Rachel, let me know that you're still here hanging out with us. Let's get you some full moon energy. I'm getting a little, I seen that Sage card again, and I'm getting a little bit of holding space energy with that card. All right, Rachel, still with us. That's the big devil card. Capricorn energy. That's just you, Rachel. Oh, look at this. All Seeing Mars says, hi, YouTube. I'm sending love from the purple side to the red side. I totally stinking love it. Too cool. Too cool. All right, Rachel. Here we go. We're seeing the twin card again. Wonder what's going to come out for Rachel. All right, Rachel, this is going to be your energy at the Scorpio lunar eclipse. We have the Sage card. No way. You guys watched me shuffle. Did you see me shuffle? Holding space. That's the energy you're in. I might as well have just pulled it out when I seen it the first time, right? Like, duh. All right. So what's going to need to come out of the darkness? So we have the 4 of fire. Again, trajectory. Again, taking aim. Again, understanding that, like, you're the writer of your destiny. Everybody thinks that, like, fate and destiny is like this path that's already made and you can't like create it as you go. And that's not how it is, guys. Like, you do create your path as you go. Fate, destiny doesn't mean that like it's written in stone and it can't be changed. It just says that your soul is going to learn a specific lesson at that time. How you learn that lesson is up to you, right? So I feel like what is coming out of the darkness is you're going to start to take aim in a different direction. All right. What needs to be released? So unconditional love is here. I don't think that Spirit's telling you need to release unconditional love. I'm actually picking up a mother energy. There's energy here about forgiveness, compassion. I mean, it is unconditional love. You're not releasing that. It's almost like what you're releasing is something that has kept you from having an understanding or compassion for the unconditional love. a lot of times when we're going in this journey, and for Rachel, this could be like just a mom energy, but for some of you, like the unconditional love energy, I feel like we think that unconditional love means you have to give and you're always just giving to this person because you love them unconditionally. And that's not true, guys. You can love people unconditionally and still have healthy boundaries. All right, Rachel, let's pull messages from your shadow self. Two emotionally unhealthy people does not make a healthy relationship. Two emotionally unhealthy people does not make a healthy relationship. So I feel like the shadow self is trying to show you that so that you can see why it is that maybe that someone is acting a certain way. Sometimes silence just works better than arguing. And not every argument has to be so intense. Coming out on that fire sign. All right. Let's do some guidance for Rachel. Are you ready, Rachel? It's the big one. Here it is. It's got your egg on it, too. You ready? It's the death and rebirth, the Scorpio. So there's major transformation, Rachel, and it's going to be with this energy. So major transformation. In other words, the old way of doing something with this energy is finished. And now we're going to start a new, more healing path, a new, more healing way, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you, Rachel. She says, my mom and I are healing our relationship right now. It's here, girl. It is here. A new path. And I just want to say the Sage card, when I seen the holding space, I immediately thought like it was going to be about the twin, right? But it wasn't. It was like you were holding space because you knew to have compassion, or that you knew that you needed more understanding for this particular situation, right? Beautiful. So powerful. All right. Star is next. Star is next. Star Luva 22. Oh, look at this, guys. I'm really liking All Seeing Mars. You can do it, Rachel. I love it. All right, so I have Star, Rashima, All Seeing Mars. And was there someone else, or was that it? It is a general. It's going to be a general Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse reading. I made this spread just for this particular energy. I do plan on doing a live Q&A this week, guys. So make sure that you hit that follow button. All right, Star, let me know that you're still here, and I will get started with your reading. Katerina, thank you. I knew there was another one. All right, Star Luva, let me know that you're still here. Rashima was after Star Luva. I see Rashima. All right, Star, going once. Going twice. All right, guys, keep an eye out for Star. Let's go ahead and go to Rashima. Rashima. Full moon. Lunar eclipse in Scorpio, guys. In Scorpio. PLR, I love your setup. Oh, I love you, Katerina. All right. Rashima, are you ready? Uh-oh. All seeing Mars. This interesting set of emojis you have there. Oh, I see. From the Ronnie Ram Baran. Yeah, who knows? Probably giving us the finger. All right, Rashima, here it goes. Ready? First thing we're going to look at is the current energy. As that Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse comes in, you have the Three of Water coming out, surrendering, breaking free of binds, things that tie you down, restrictions. I'm getting a little bit of like Eight of Swords energy, but it is that card that says whatever you're tying yourself to, you've cut the cords is kind of what I'm getting, Ashima. All right, so we all know what I say about that. So I feel like you're cut cords with something that you can cut cords with, right? What will come out of the darkness? The King of Water comes out. Man, maybe I'm wrong. Look at this. Did you cut cords? Is it possible? Can you tell me how? King of Water is the King of Cups, Rashima. It's the counselor, the mentor, and it's the counselor in this tarot set also. So I'm just saying the meaning doesn't stray very far. So it's pretty interesting to me. Remember, guys, King of Cups is my clue card for Divine Masculine. All right, so what you're going to need to release, again, the Two of Earth comes out. The feeling of not having enough or lack energy. That's what you're releasing. You have the Mother card on the bottom. Do you guys see this? This is like divine feminine energy. Very, very strongly. So you got divine feminine, divine masculine. That is powerful, Rashima. What are you doing over there? Are you going to tell me? All right, let's pull some shadow messages. Shadow messages from your shadow self. Rashima, love is patient and understanding. I am patient and understanding. Why does love have to be so complicated? And sometimes space is definitely needed. Resolution can wait. And that's what your shadow self will be working on with this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. All right, Rashima, let's pull a guidance card. Guidance from Spirit for Rashima with this situation. You have the choice card, Rashima. It's so interesting because I was talking about cutting cords. Guys, if you've been following me for any amount of time, I'm not a fan of anyone who tells you that you can pay them $100 and they'll help you come up with some magic spell that helps you cut this cord. Because when you pay the $100 and you do the magic spell and you go home and you wake up the next day and you still feel that energy attached to you, you're like, dang, I just spent that money and I'm still attached to this energy. If we could cut cords on these spiritual connections, guys, we'd never hear of the word twin flames, because when the journey got hard or painful or challenging, we'd be like, oh, I choose to get out, right? I don't want to do that. It's painful. So we never hear about it because no one would ever get this far, right? Rashima, I feel like you've gotten really, really far in your journey. And at this point, you may feel like you're in a lack mentality, and it could be due to an expectation. And right now, you're going to have a choice of whether you decide free will. I'm not ready to go down this path yet. Or you're saying, you know what? I've gained enough knowledge. I've gained enough wisdom. I know I'm protected. I'm ready to start this journey. All right. I hope that was helpful. Where are you going, Rashima? What journey is it? It's clearly about the twin, right? See, you guys think I read tarot because it's fun. I read tarot because I'm nosy, see? June says, hashtag facts. Yes, Gemini Girl says, I feel worse when I try to cut cords. Gee, that's probably why she's hashtagging with the facts. I get it. It's so true, though. So true, guys. It's our purpose. All seeing Mars on Twitch. It is your turn. Is anyone a twin flame here? Okay. I know I am. 150,000%. The rest of you, I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like a lot of you may be. I feel like me and Jean had this conversation. Unfortunately, the twin flame label has turned into such a joke, right? Like everyone is all of a sudden a twin. People want to be twins. They're like, oh, I want a twin flame. Where's my twin flame? Can I go find one? And I'm like, if you're on this journey, you're like, no, go find a different spiritual path. You don't want this one. You know what I mean? Me and Jean were just talking about that earlier. It's so true, guys. Guys, a twin flame is a spiritual experience that catapults your spiritual awakening. That's it. That's what it is. Unfortunately, it's used for many things, for people to get like I don't know, attention. It's used by people so that they can do not good things and then call it a spiritual journey. It's used for just so many unfortunate things. But if you're on the spiritual journey of the twin, you're going to be focused on your own spiritual growth. And that's how you know that you're on the spiritual path. If you're focused on this person and you can't put any focus on your own spiritual growth, then you're most likely not a twin. And you most likely just had a strong connection with someone. But there's so many unique things that happen on the twin flame journey that if you're a twin, you know you are, right? Like it's undeniable. All right, so here it is, Twitch, all seeing Mars. Are you ready? Boy, Twitch coming in late. Oh, Starluva. All right, be patient for me, Starluva. All right, all seeing Mars. Roberta Hinkle. I love you, Roberta is my number one Facebook fan. I swear, every time I post something, Roberta goes and hits that thumbs up button. I'm ready to slay. All right, all seeing Mars. Here we go. All right, so your energy as the Scorpio full moon, a lunar eclipse comes in. What? 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 No, I'm just kidding. It may not necessarily be this journey. We'll pull some more cards. Okay, so we have number 17 coming out. It is the journey card. So it does tell me that you are on a spiritual awakening journey of some kind. Guys, there's different types of spiritual journeys. Like I promise you, Mother Teresa was probably not a twin flame. The Buddha guy, he's probably not a twin flame. But you see, they were all spiritual people. They were all on a spiritual awakening. They all had service, a purpose. They all followed their spiritual path. You see what I'm saying? But were they twin flames? No, not every person is a twin flame. They had something else that catapulted their spiritual awakening and got them going down their soul's journey, right? So this card is really just telling me, all seeing Mars, that something has catapulted your spiritual awakening, and now you're on this journey of wanting to know why. Like, why did this thing happen to me? What am I going to find out? And I just want to say, you do have both sides here, the dark and the light. So it's very possible that you have recently experienced like a dark night of the soul. And what is dark night of the soul? It's like when you go through spiritual awakening. Dark night of the soul, guys, is when you look in the mirror after however many failed relationships or failed jobs or failed situations, and you do some self-reflection. You look at yourself and go, oh, maybe it's not everyone else, right? Maybe it's me, and there's some things I need to work on myself because I'm not perfect, right? That's going to be dark night of the soul. And the more in depth you go into that shadow work, the brighter, lighter, whiter. I mean, I can't, it's not whiter, but you know what I'm saying? It's like the more towards that light you are when you come out at dark night of the soul. So a lot of times when we go in dark night of the soul, it's like we tiptoe in. It's like we go in the dark part and we're like, ooh, I don't know if I like that, right? I don't know if I want to keep doing that. All right, so energy that's gonna, ooh, the twin card. What is happening here? All right, so energy that needs to come out of the darkness. It is the twin card. I mean, I can't make it up, guys. It's the Two of Fire. This is a partnership card. It says that so on this particular spiritual path, right, it's supposed to be one soul simultaneously incarnated. So it's like one soul living 2 times at the same time, right? It's a partnership where you're supposed to work with the energies. All right, what you need to release is going to be, the duality, the yes, no. You have this energy of everything has to be black or white. You have this energy of like up, down, yes, no, if it's not this way. So in other words, for you, if 2 plus 2 is not 4, I feel like Spirit's giving me a spanking right now. I said this earlier today. But if you feel like 2 plus 2 is not 4, then you're like, it's wrong. I don't want any part of it. It's not 4. I know it's 4, so I'm just not going to deal with that. And there's like something about that needs to be released. Like there could definitely be an area that I don't want to say a gray area because I feel like that might be something you don't want to hear. But it's like an area that you need to explore a little bit more. All right. Unconditional love was the card on the bottom. Unconditional love. I'm just saying, for the most part, like attracts like. I'm on a specific spiritual journey. I tend to attract the same type of people that are on the same type of spiritual journey. All right. Shadow self messages. Home is my safe place, not a war zone. Home is my safe place, not a war zone. So it's like you're meeting your shadow self that's what you're going to be working on with the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. And I just want to say, guys, this is the Aries Libra axis. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's the things you love, and it's all about your stinking relationships, man. And it doesn't matter, work relationships, home relationships, doesn't matter. All right, walking on eggshells is not how I want to live each day, and I'm tired of being hurt from this relationship. Those are your shadow self messages. That's what you're going to be working on with this energy. Let's pull a guidance card out. A guidance card for all seeing Mars. All seeing Mars. I'm an Aries. Mars is my ruling planet. Look at that. King of Fire comes out. You are fixing to slay. For real, for real. King of Fire is know what you're capable of. Be confident in your abilities and know what you're capable of. And I mean, I'm just going to say, I don't know if you have a fire sign in you or not, but I do. I have so much Aries in me. I tend to really just burn shit down. You know what I mean? Like if I'm mad at something, I'm angry at something, I will burn it down and then I'll try to rebuild that bridge with the ashes that I have left later. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's what you're going to be working on with this full moon. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Oh my gosh, Amanda. Amanda said, I met a guy. I found some mushrooms. What do you think? Oh my goodness. All seeing Mars. King of Wands has been on my butt like skinny jeans coming out a lot. I love it. I love it. All right. Who was after All Seeing Mars? Katerina? Katerina, let me know that you're still here. Katerina. I see it. Yeah, it's something I'm working with. Look at Jean helping you out. I love you, Jean. All right, here we go. There is, I was telling someone else this, guys, and I want to tell you guys too, because somebody was asking earlier, like, are we all twin flames in here? No, we're not all twin flames in here. But we are all on a very specific type of spiritual path. It can look very different for a lot of us, right? But guys, I feel like the most important part is if you stop worrying about whether you're a twin or not, like whether you stop worrying, like focusing on the person and you start focusing on your own purpose, like your own journey, and you start to align yourself. And then it's like, it doesn't matter what type of spiritual path you're on, you align yourself with that path, right? Look at Paramore. He says, how do you know what journey you're on? That is interesting. I feel like I didn't know what journey I was on until I knew what journey I was on, right? I didn't know I was on a journey until I knew what journey I was on. But I do feel like we draw to certain things, right? Like how, the like attracts like, we draw certain things in. So we're all very much on a very similar path. Yeah, Star Luva after Katarina. Dang, does that say 1:39? I did not realize we've gone that long over the hour. All right, guys, here we go. Ready? Katarina. Yeah, so true. Off-seeing Mars says, I'd say based off your struggles, you'll know what path you're on after reflecting and healing. So true. Or at least starting the healing process. Like, I'm never going to come out here and be like, I'm healed. I'm done, guys. I'm healed. No such thing. No such thing. I think my counterpart told me the other day, it's like, you just jump from one ladder to the other, right? It's like once you climb one ladder, now you're going to jump to the other, and you're going to take that momentum that you got from climbing this ladder, right, to the next thing. You see what I'm saying? It's a bigger ladder. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah, let's look at Paramore. He says, I've been doing shadow work to start healing. Yes, we all have. We all have. Some of us more so than others. If you're like me, I was the one that likes to touch it a little. Like, I'll be like, let's look at it. Let's see if I can fix that. Nope, can't fix it. Run. Yeah, that was me. And then it was like, you can only do that so long. And then spirit like goes, sit, child. Sit, do not move. And that's where we're at now. Gemini girl, nobody can tell you who your twin is. It's your intuition, and only you know. It's so very true. But there are some signs, like, so for example, I was, I wouldn't say I didn't believe in God. I mean, I knew that, like, I didn't just magically get here. But I just thought, like, God was against me, right? I just thought that, like, the universe was against me. I didn't have any power. I wasn't, I was going to struggle my whole life. And it was that kind of thinking, right? And then I met the person, and then the experience happened. And then I went into Dark Night of the Soul, started my spiritual awakening, Dark Night of the Soul, healing process. I would say I came out a little short, definitely tried to come out and run and go a different direction. It got too deep, right? And like I said, Spirit just said, no, no. I do feel for those of you that are twins, like you have this pulling, this, like when you're trying to just live your normal life and just do normal things, you have this calling, this pulling, like you have to go do this thing. For me, it was PLR. And guys, you should have seen me. Like, I'm not getting on YouTube and reading tarot. And here we are 2 years later. So I'm just saying. All right, Katarina. Scorpio, full moon, lunar eclipse. Scorpio, full moon, lunar eclipse. We have emotion and intellect coming out. Emotion and intellect is about balancing your ego, releasing mind and ego, understanding that you're a soul having the human experience, right? What's going to be coming out of the darkness. We have Phoenix rising energy. So it's like something here in this emotion and intellect. So in other words, how your heart and what you're thinking and feeling has kept this energy at bay. So it's like this energy, Phoenix rising, has been wanting to rise. And it's like something has been suppressing this down, hiding it in the shadows. So it's like when this balances out, that's when this energy can come alive, can come out. All right, what needs to be released? Ooh, I just said this. This is the 10 of fire. So this is the mastery card. So what needs to be released, Katarina, is the idea that you don't have something else to do, or the idea that you can't master this alignment. All right, let's pull some shadow self messages. Let's see what messages your shadow self wants you to know as you come into a Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. 2 hotheads does not lead to a calm outcome. 2 hotheads does not lead to a calm outcome. All I want to do is sleep. I need to start feeling emotionally better right now. So I'm getting a little bit of like up and down energy. So it's like if you're not angry at something or not upset with something, then you're feeling like super exhausted. That's going to be the balance of these chakras here, definitely. All right, let's pull some guidance. Katarina, have you gotten that chakra balance reading from my Etsy shop yet? Have you gotten that reading? I'm feeling like giving something away, so let me know if you've gotten that reading already. All right, this is going to be the guidance, Katarina. So you have Queen of Fire. This is the Queen of Wands. Again, be confident in yourself. Don't let someone tell you that you can't do something. Not even yourself. Don't let yourself tell yourself that you can't do something. Oh, Katarina has not. Katarina, let me give you, just because I love you and Spirit told me to just now, let me give you that chakra balance reading. It's a private reading through my Etsy shop. And we actually look at all 7 chakras and see if any of them stick out with a specific blockage. It actually comes with like specific steps, like instructions on what you can do, like in case there is like something that's keeping you from being in alignment or being balanced. I actually get all the information from this book. You can see I've been doing a lot of readings from here. I get a lot of information. I feel like it could be really helpful. I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to tell me. So yeah, if you're interested in that, Katarina, just message me and let me know. All right. Let's see. Were we at the last one? Star Luva. Is Star Luva the last one? Thank you, Katarina. All right, Star Luva. I'm so glad, Amanda. I'm so glad. It's okay, Star Luva. I see you, Paramorg. I see you. All right, let me do Star Luvas really quickly. Let's see. Scorpio, full moon, lunar eclipse. Guys, we still have a little time to prepare. It's coming at the end of next week, guys. At the end of next week. All right, Star, here we go. All right, so we have the 3 of water coming out. This came out a whole bunch for everyone tonight. So all those ties that have been binding us, all those self-restrictions. I'm getting like 8 of swords energy. You know, that card that says it's a self-restriction. You're not really stuck somewhere. Your feet aren't bound. You could walk out at any moment. I'm getting that energy, but it's like the swords have been knocked over and the ropes have been tied and it's like you're free to go. But now that the freedom is there, it's like this energy of drowning, like not sure how to rise, how to come back up. It's a surrendering energy. It's an energy that says like you're not in control of the process. You need to trust the process. And that's what that card is telling me. All right. So energy that's coming out of the darkness that needs to be shown to you with this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. Star Luba, you got the choice card. This came out earlier for someone else. So it says, again, like a very difficult decision needs to be made here. It could even be seen as the Lovers. You know how the Lovers is a very difficult decision. And then you have heaven and earth. Here's what needs to be released. I love this, Star. Heaven and earth is the card that says separation is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. We are all together at all times. All right, on the bottom, again, the trickster card. Separation is an illusion. All right, let's pull shadow self messages for Star. Fearing change is not a reason to keep the relationship going. Fearing change is not a reason to keep the relationship going. What is the universe trying to teach me right now with this twin flame relationship? There's 11 people on YouTube, Star. What is the universe trying to teach me right now with this twin flame relationship? I don't know, synchronicities maybe? I'm just kidding. All right, let's do the guidance for Star. Guidance for Star from Spirit with this situation, the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. We have the King of Earth. So the King of Earth is like the King of Pentacles. In this particular tarot deck, just like Rider-Waite, kings rule over their people and they have like responsibilities and duties, and each king does whatever the thing is, right? So King of Earth, it's going to be material possessions, right? Money, food, that type of situation. This can also be an energy of someone that you're putting up on a pedestal. So Star, if this energy, if this reading is about someone you have up on a pedestal, you need to make those energies balanced. It's like there's no one better than you. You're worthy of. You're not better than. You see what I'm saying? You need to balance that masculine, feminine energy out. But it could also be that you kind of need to take responsibility too. Like take responsibility for your own actions and your own choices, right? And I just want to say, Star, I'm not getting like with the ties being cut. It's like you should be proud of the actions. You should like be not only like take responsibility for them, but like claim them as your own. Say, I worked for this, I did this, this is mine, right? All right, I hope that was helpful. All right, Paramorg on Twitch. Thank you, Star. Yes, Amanda, absolutely. Tell me if you want to talk into heaven or if you want me to do full moon. All right, Paramore, here we go. Let me know real quickly you're still in there. All right. So first thing we're going to look at is your energy. Your energy when the Scorpio full moon, lunar eclipse, full moon, it's a lunar eclipse. All right, remember guys, solar eclipse is new moon, lunar eclipse is full moon. All right, so we have, wow, Paramorgal, what? 7 of Fire. This is the definition card. This says that you have spiritual abilities. What are your abilities? All right. Interesting. All right, what's coming, being shown, being pulled out of the darkness is going to be the 8 of Air. The 8 of Air, again, is about bringing balance to something that you've tied yourself to that's causing you some sort of pain. I just want to say it could be causing you pain, but it's like you're also receiving enlightenment. What needs to be released is surrender. You have the surrender card. So it's like when you let go of whatever these chains are that are binding you, or feeling like you're stuck to the situation and you're not able to use your powers, it's like that's going to be the surrendering energy. Most likely your soul has a specific purpose, like something that it wants you to do on this path. And it's like you may be fearful of these energies, or you fear like maybe they're going to hurt you or other people. And I think that's what you're going to let go of with this full moon. So in other words, you're probably going to get an opportunity to use the divination, to use it in some way that it's going to help you and benefit you. And that's what's going to show you that it's actually, I feel like this is an energy where you're like, man, is this a blessing or a curse? See? And it's like, you're going to see that it's actually a blessing, and it's going to help you surrender, release, and start following the path of your journey. You also had choice on the bottom. So it's like, there's a difficult choice for you to make here. All right, let's pull message from your higher self. It says, if the relationship feels off, it most likely is off. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. All right. And I'm starting to understand this twin flame journey with you. Are you on the twin flame journey? Do you have a spiritual connection that feels like you're bound to someone? Understand this. They can make you happy. Understand this. They can't make you happy. You make yourself happy. When emotions are high, can you soothe yourself? And please be patient and understanding. Ooh, Paramortal says, I will be back. I promise. Who's coming back? All right. I just seen the King of Cups. Let's see. What is the guidance for Paramore in this situation? The Mother card, Divine Feminine energy. I'm just going to go on a little bit of a limb here and say that maybe one day, I don't know, a while back, you were stuck in some sort of like karmic cycle where you weren't in love with the self, right? You weren't giving to the self. You weren't taking, you weren't filling your own cup. And it's like you met someone that catapulted. In other words, you had an experience with this person, and it made you start getting into this energy where you're more in unconditional love and empowerment and self-love, self-care, that type of energy. But self-love and self-care is going to be the guidance. Unconditional love, it's like you have an expectation most likely of something or someone, and it's saying like, just have faith and trust the process. Unconditional love means no expectations. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. It says, I'm learning to trust my intuition. You should definitely, because that's a big card. All right, Amanda. Let me see. Amanda, did she say heaven? Yes. Okay. It was my time to go. It was on the bottom. Oh, Paramore, thank you so much. All right, Amanda, here we go. Let's see who wants to come out and give you a message today. We Are Soulmates comes out. I'm just a thought away. That came out the other day for you. I'm so much better now. All right, it's going to be the We Are Soulmates. We talk about love so much here, but guys, soulmates don't always have to be love relationships. This definitely could be a family member. All right, here we go, Amanda. So this is Talking to Heaven by James Van Praagh. And guys, I love this man. I watched this 4-day seminar that he had on mediumship that he had free, completely free on Facebook. He just gave out so much information. But I love using these cards in this book in mediumship readings because sometimes the people will say, did you see my candle go out? But sometimes the people, they're here, Amanda. But sometimes people will say when I'm reading the message that they can actually hear their person in the words that I'm using, and the words that, James Van Prague put in this book, right? All right, so here's the We Are Soulmates. It was no accident that our lives intersected, as we are from the same soul group with symbiotic life purposes. We were brought together in our earth life to help each other grow, learn, and love. Sometimes that meant painful situations that tested our patience and ability to forgive each other. I sincerely apologize for any pain I inflicted upon you. At each moment, I was doing the best I could. At times, I fell very short of my potential. I hope that you will release any anger that you are holding toward me for your own sake, not for mine. I hope that in some ways I helped you grow and learn. A lot of times, Amanda, I feel like it's your son, but this time I think this is a parent, and I think it's your dad. All right, I'm gonna let it go. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to watch. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with us. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch really came in today, right? That's super awesome. All right, guys, don't forget, Wednesday night, I'm going to be doing all 12 signs. That's going to be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you, Amanda. But don't forget, guys, special, private, unlisted live event. This is a paid live event, guys. Twin Flames, May 2023, current energy. It's going to be a small group, just like last time. Really makes it a lot easier for the cards to pull at those heartstrings, right? So if you're interested in joining us, it is a limited space, guys. Limited space. I will close it out after a certain point. So you'll want to go over to my Facebook page. The link is going to be in the description box, guys. All right, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I love you guys. We're going to talk about that full moon a heck of a lot more, I promise. All right. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Amanda, Gemini girl, everyone. I love you guys also very much. For all you new people, make sure you hit that subscribe and follow button. I love you guys. And I'm always, 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 always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Good night, guys. Ooh, Gemini girl, it's okay. Just message me on Etsy. We'll work it out that way. All right, guys. See you guys soon.